Super Cool Radio!
Hello, everyone. I'm Matthew Thomas, and you're watching this is Super Cool Radio. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm here at the Forge in Joliet, Illinois. I got an incredible guest joining me at this time. Saliva recently released a brand new album entitled Revelation on September 8th, and currently they're on a co-headlining tour with Drowning Pool. Please welcome the lead vocalist of Saliva, Bobby Amaru.
Hello, everybody watching.
Well, it's very nice to have you on the show. It's actually my first time seeing Saliva live, and I get to interview you. So it's gonna be a great night.
Awesome, yeah, man. I'm stoked to be here. We've played this room before. It's a great room. A lot of history here. So it's stoked to be here again.
No, definitely, and just Joliet in general. I got to before the show. I was on Route 66. Got some great ice cream. At the Rich and Creamy, which is like a historic
place. Or
historic stop on Route 66. I was going to go to the Illinois Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, that's still under construction, so that's across the street. But
maybe next time.
Yeah, hopefully next time. But before we dive in, I know we got to talk about the new album. We got to talk about the current tour. Before we do that, a fun question I've been asking my guests this season: if you could have dinner with any two musicians throughout history, living or deceased, who would they be?
Oh man, let me think about that real quick. Who I could have dinner with?
Yeah,
let's go one living and one non-living.
Okay, sounds good.
I think one living would be Dave Grohl. I think that would be cool. That'd be a good one.
Yes.
And then one deceased would be Ronnie Van Zant, maybe from Skinner.
Right on. Yeah, two very different but great musicians. I love it. Two great answers. Well, real quick for me, I would go Lemmy from Motorhead and Alice Cooper.
Well, maybe a good one.
Yeah,
I've met Lemmy though.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, at the Rainbow Room. Yeah.
Oh, nice. When was that?
Maybe 10 years ago.
Oh, okay, right on.
10 or 11 years ago. Actually, maybe longer. But he would sit there and he would just like play the slots and stuff there and whatever. And he was cool, man. He was great, super nice. Took picture. I got a picture with him and everything.
Oh wow, that's cool. Yeah. That's really cool. Yeah, I've been really getting into Motorhead lately. That's like my working out music is listening to Motorhead.
Yeah.
Like, you get a lot of running done when you listen to Motorhead.
Oh, he's about as real as it gets.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So
that's very cool. That's a great moment for sure. But I do want to talk about focusing on Saliva. As I said, you guys released a new album recently entitled Revelation. How was it writing and recording this album?
The process was only supposed to be a kind of a short window. We had some ideas and we were going to record the record, and we started in 2020, and then the whole pandemic stuff started happening and it shifted our plans. And we kind of just started taking our time with the record, and blink, and 3 years later you're releasing it. It's like, holy crap, where did the time go? But no, it's good because I feel like we got songs out of that process that we wouldn't have gotten had we had the pandemic not happened. So I think everything happens for a reason. And but the whole making the record was, we recorded at my house and in Florida, and had it mixed by a guy in California, and we mastered it, and that's it.
No, right on.
So,
right.
A lot more in depth of making it, but I mean that's the skinny.
Yeah, no, I got you.
So.
But I do I listened to the album. I thought it was kind of you guys threw in some like different elements I didn't hear or if I haven't heard in a while from you guys. So I really did it. I think it's very. I know as you said, you guys took your time with it. I think that really helped. That you're able to refine and flesh out the ideas with the songs. I think I really enjoyed the album.
We felt like that with some of the previous records that I had done. It's almost like we tried to do something different each record. And with this record, all we tried to do was just how can we evolve the sound and kind of take it to this the next level. And we knew we wanted to get back in touch with radio and stuff and like Octane, and we didn't want to. It wasn't like we were like, oh, we got to sound like Octane band or whatever. It was more like we need to make this stuff feel fresh and feel like it could blend in, on that format. And that was the thing. And it was actually fun to get creative and, making a record. That's what it's all about. So.
Oh, exactly. It should be a fun and creative process. If you're not enjoying it, then it makes the art suffers,
right?
For sure. But I am curious. Do you have a favorite song off the new album?
I have a couple.
Okay.
I like "How to Be Human." A song, it kind of hits home with just when I was writing it a couple years ago. Just the state of the world, man. And you're just watching. Turn on, Facebook or social media or whatever, and everything's
the world's on fire.
Right? Yeah, it was crazy. So that song just kind of, I had this idea of, I want to be a good human. I want to be, a good person. I always try to, treat people with respect, no matter what. And I felt like at the time, people just were not respecting each other. And it was a lot of like, just hate and a lot of that stuff. And it's something we're always probably going to deal with. But I was like, I just wish people could be a better human, and that's kind of how that whole thing came about. And with some like AI twist and stuff, but with and then there's another song called Horizon on the record. That's the last track on the record, and that one was one that Wayne and I particularly worked on a lot. And lyrically it's about losing somebody, so I think like with the past, when he passed in March, that song just had more meaning to me. But yeah, those are probably my two favorite.
Oh no, Ryan, two really great songs, and the meanings behind them as well, and how the meanings change obviously as life progresses with all that as well, and with Wayne's passing as well. How has the band been like moving forward with that?
I mean, I don't know that you ever really. I think time doesn't wait. I think it's just how do you figure out how to do this, and he's not really a guy you can forget about, and he's somebody that I shared 12 years with, and we were very close. And, you don't ever get over that. You just try to just relive those fun times and those memories and keep those memories. And I have a lot of them from making this record and stuff. And I remember one in particular was really funny. Like, there's a song called How to Live. And it's this bendy thing on the riff. And I swear to you, he plugs the guitar in and he's like, all right, I got this idea. And he goes in, he bends the string, and it just pops right there. Like literally one bend in. That was it. I was like, that sounds like a great song, man. Let's do it. So just stuff like that. It was really funny. And, so I always have those memories, man. And, keep them close, and just honor him the right way. And I'm really, this is a band I've been in 12 years, and worked my ass off and worked really hard and grind every night to try to deliver a great live show and with the songs and try to connect with people who listen. And that's it. That's all I ever did. And Wayne was a huge part in all that, so.
Oh no, for sure. I know. I don't talk about too many heavy topics on this on the show. I try to keep it light and and fun, but I appreciate it. And I just saw, like, when I heard the news that he passed away, just all the support I saw on my feed for like the next like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah,
with all the stories people shared, it was incredible to see.
Yeah, he was an incredible guy, man. He was, and that's why all that outpour was like that for him. If he was not a good dude, you don't receive those kind of stuff, So I think shows a lot about who he was, and people will always remember him. So
exactly. Now I just want to touch on one more thing, then we wrapping this up soon, because I know you have to get ready. I heard some of the sound check. It sounds incredible.
Oh,
It's going to be a killer show tonight. I heard you guys had a killer show in Detroit on a Monday. I believe that's what Ryan was telling me.
A lot of these shows have been great, actually, man. We've had like a bunch of sold out shows, and tonight's almost sold out. I think it's like
or very close. It's very close, I believe, from what I've heard.
Yeah. So it's been. I mean, what more could you ask for when you're doing a tour? You know, it's awesome. So
I mean, the package is just so killer. You got Any Given Sin, Adelita's Way, you guys, Drowning Pool, like all four of those bands are bangers.
Yeah,
like, any given day.
All the bands have been great, man. It's been fun, you know, hanging out with all these guys. And Drowning Pool, I've known a long time. It's good hanging out with them too. So
yeah, for sure. So my question for you, what is like the set? Give you any hints of like what the set's going to look like tonight for Saliva?
There's just, you know, you got new and old. You gotta play the old. You know, playing the new. You want to try to play the songs that you feel like people know. You know, and then you know, you throw a new song in there that they might not know, but maybe, you know, it's something that they may like or enjoy. You know, so we're playing 4 new songs right now. So,
right on. What are the 4 off the new album?
Yeah.
Okay.
Off the new record. Yeah.
Give me hints of what those 4 are.
Well, we're playing the 3 singles, which are you know, Crows, High on Me, Come Back Stronger, which is the latest one, and the other one's a surprise. I can't really give that.
All right. Well, I'll be sticking around the whole night.
A hidden gem, you know.
I'll be here the whole night, so I'll find out soon enough.
Right.
But for you, do you have a favorite Saliva song to perform live?
I always say that I've always liked doing Your Disease. I've been liking I Walk Alone lately. It's been fun.
Oh, that's in the set. Nice.
A lot of WWE fans.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, that was one of those songs that, in all my years with the band, would probably get the most requests for was I Walk Alone, where people would always say, "Man, I was hoping to hear that song," or that's how I discovered the band, was through that. Finally, it was like, man, we got to start playing this. So we put it in the set. We started last year playing it. So
all right. It sounds like it's going to be a killer show, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. I heard Drowning Pool is headlining for this show. Okay, so you guys are... So I've heard from what Ryan told me, you guys, it's always like you hate to follow the other one because the other one puts on a great show if you're the headlining band. Is that true?
Yeah, they're a hard act to follow for sure. You know, he's a great frontman too, but I like that and I love that because it's like it makes me like want to be on my A game.
100%, 110%. Yeah.
But yeah, we flip flop every night on this tour, and it gives us each band the chance to go out and get done a little early and go to the merch and kind of hang out with the fans and stuff too. And so it's good to do that. It just keeps it fair and fun.
Oh no, for sure. But last question, let me wrapping this up. What is like the rest of this year, 2023, looking like for Saliva and early 2024?
So we currently, you know, the record just dropped, and we are wrapping this tour up end of October. Take a little time off. May do a run in December. I do know that they're working on some international stuff for early next year. And some spring stuff too for the States, another run and tour. And we're already on a few selected festivals already. We can't talk about them, but there's already a handful of those.
Well, right on. Well, I look for all the announcements. Everyone make sure to keep up with Saliva on social media and anywhere you get your news, because it sounds like you got some great things in the works.
Yeah,
for sure. But make sure to check out new album Revelation, currently out right now. Do you have any physical copies?
Yep, we have vinyl,
Awesome.
We have CDs, we've got a bunch.
Oh, awesome. So also make sure to see them live because it's going to be a kick-ass show tonight. But Bobby, thank you so much for hanging out with me here on Super Cool Radio. I had a fantastic time chatting with you.
Thank you.
So for Bobby of Saliva, I'm your host always, Matthew Thomas. Thank you so much for watching and listening to Super Cool Radio. And remember, stay frosty.